After the presentation of NASA, ESA, and JAXA, we want in this fourth edition of SUTUS to open our agenda to other space agencies that are making a lot of progress in the last years and have projects for the future. And we have the honor to say hello right now to Ashraf Khater. Hello, Ashraf, how are you?
Hello, Ricardo. How are you doing? I'm fine. How's everyone? It's been an honor to be part of this great summit.
Yeah, for us also it's very important, to increase the number of the space agencies, and also we want to know exactly what's the Kingdom of Bahrain Space and Science Agency has in mind. We want to know what's happening in your project, in your agenda.
All right. Yeah, the National Space Science of the Kingdom of Bahrain are working currently on several exciting projects, such as building and testing various satellites and payloads, and participation with the different partners in the region and globally. And like the lab team has several exciting projects, such as data analysis and like conducting oil spills and climate change.
Okay, Ashraf, let's go with your presentation, please.
All right. Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Ashraf Khater, and I'm the Acting Chief of Ground Segment Maintenance and Technical Support at the National Space Science Agency. Today, I'm presenting you a brief of the space sector and the Kingdom of Bahrain. The National Space Science Agency of Bahrain was established by a royal decree by His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa in 2014 to set a framework for creating a national space sector in the kingdom. The National Space Science Agency has a national space policy that was drafted in collaboration with all relevant stakeholders, and it was approved by the Cabinet in 2018. In addition, the NSSA has a strategic plan for the period from 2019 to 2023, approved by the Cabinet also in 2018. The National Space Science Agency's vision is to invoke the vision of His Majesty the King, which is to take Bahrain to a position ranking with developed countries in space sciences. And in order to achieve this vision, the NSSA has a mission to apply integrated initiatives and programs in response to the national needs and requirements. The NSSA strategic plan consists of 6 goals. They are ranging from constructing sound infrastructure, building national capabilities, responding to national requirements and needs, and encouraging the kingdom to become a part of international conventions and agreements. And based on the KPIs set, I can confirm that all these 6 goals have been achieved, and the agency is currently working on finalizing its strategic plan for the next period. As for the human capacity efforts done by the agency has provided its employees with educational scholarships, which included postgraduate programs in engineering fields with space science technology concentration. And the agency also provided training scholarships in various space fields, such as analyzing space images and data, assembling, testing, and integrating satellites. And also, the agency did an extensive knowledge exchange programs in collaboration with many educational institutes and research centers. And I'm proud to say that I am one of the beneficiaries of these programs. The Bahrain space team currently consists of 2 teams. The first team is the satellite teams, and the second team is the space images and data analysis team. As for the satellites team has several goals that it aims to achieve. One of these goals is designing, building, and operating many satellite types, such as CubeSats, small satellites, and even medium and large satellites. Also building a sound infrastructure for operating and controlling satellites. and also conduct a lot of public research papers. And the NSSA team has achieved major accomplishments, such as working in collaboration in different satellite projects with different partners, and participating in many competitions, like Kibo Robot Programming Challenge by JAXA, and ranking third place in Space Technology Hackathon competition. Here is one of the accomplishments achieved by the NSSA, where the NSSA has won the International 3G Diversity Award at the IAC last year in Paris. The NSSA obtained this prestigious award for its effort in encouraging women to enter the space sector. And currently, Bahrain Space Team consists of 70% of women. Also, one of the achievements of the Bahrain Space Team is participating in the payload hosting initiative, which is done in cooperation between the ANOSA, the United States Office of Outer Space Affairs, and Mohammed bin Rashid Space Center in UAE. The initiative aims to develop a payload to be onboard Mohammed bin Rashid Space Center 12U satellite. The NSSA team is participating with a manned payload. And here, let me present you with Light 1, which was the first Bahraini satellite. It was done in collaboration with the UAE. It's a result of collaboration between the NSSA and the UAE Space Agency. It was launched to the International Space Station in December 2021, and its main objective is to detect terrestrial gamma ray flashes. And as I mentioned earlier, that we are working on several satellites. One of these satellites we are currently working, it's Al-Mandar satellite. It's currently under development, and we are aiming to launch it at Q2 at 2024. It will be the first satellite in the region to implement artificial intelligence to analyze space images and data on board the satellite. It has many objectives as like national capacity building and designing, building, and operating satellites, and establishing a simple ground station and a space laboratory. And it consists of several payloads, such as an imager and a lot of Bahraini inventions by the team, such as data compression and cybersecurity. As for the second team, we have the space images and data analysis team, which also have several goals they want to achieve, such as providing images and geolocation informations and analyzing satellite images, building geolocation database, and also publishing scientific research. Also, this team has achieved major accomplishments, such as completing more than 40 projects and respond to the national needs, attending extensive specialized training sessions, and obtaining prestigious awards from various institutions. Here are some of the recent studies conducted by the team. It has been done in different applications such as agriculture, sustainable energy, and industry. And since Bahrain is an oil exporter country, the team did many studies in the matter, such as oil spill detection and automatic ships detection. As I mentioned that one of the strategic goals is to conduct scientific research. The NSSA has completed more than 38 papers, scientific papers, and this by the end of this year, this number will be over 45 scientific papers. And these papers have been published in very well-known conferences and journals. As for the public awareness done by the NSSA, the NSSA has done significant improvement in this field. This has been done by accomplished by conducting many training workshops to a variety of society levels, such as high schools and universities. And also, the NSSA has established its website, which contains the latest news and scientific articles and many educational games for kids and youth. Also, we were available in many social media platforms such as Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. Here we have some of the initiatives of the NSSA. Here we have the first one, which is Code in Space, with a competition. Its aim was to attract university students to write and execute their software and to code it in space. Also, we encourage the universities to participate in the Keep Cube competition, and also we have encouraged several entities to participate in different experiments, such as experiment on the moon, experiment in space, and the HyperJet experiment. And as for the media, the NSSA have very active media team. Since 2021, the NSSA team members have done more than 200 news articles, and they did more than 83 interviews in different media outlets. And here we have some of the NSSA activities that has been done in the past few years. The NSSA has participated in Bahrain International Air Show, and we did several collaborations with the Ministry of Education and the Higher Education Council. As I mentioned earlier, one of the NSSA's major goals is to represent the Kingdom of Bahrain regionally and globally. As you can see here, the NSSA is a member in all these organizations, such as the ANUSA, the COPOS, the IAF, and we are one of the co-founders of the Arab Space Cooperation Group, and we are members in the Artemis Accord and the World Economic Forum. This slide shows that the NSSA has a collaboration with the different countries, ranging from Japan all the way up to the United States. Finally, I would like to conclude by the next step for the NSSA, which is setting sustainable national space infrastructure. This consists of two parts. The first part is the infrastructure. We are currently in the process of building a larger ground station, establishing labs for designing and building satellites, and converting the Space Images Lab to a specialized center in the region. As for the legislative part, the NSSA is currently working with the legislative sector to issue the new national space law, and to gain support the expansion of the international collaboration in the space sector. At the end, I would like to thank you all for your attention, and have a great day.
Thank you very much, Ashraf, and congratulations for the prize that you received last year in Paris in the International and Astronautical Federation Congress that took place in last year. I see something that is very important for us. Two things. One is the educational and training scholarship, and also you said that you are in the high school and universities, speaking about the space and the satellite, etc. Is that very important for the Kingdom of Bahrain?
Yes, of course. Since we are an emerging country in the space sector, we are very focused on encouraging the young generation and to take interest in the space sector, to expand the agency, to have more enthusiastic youth to participate in the Kingdom's effort to become one of the globally recognized space science countries.
Yeah, and also I saw that there are a lot of girls, a lot of women in your teams.
Yes, the NSA has put a lot of effort in encouraging young girls and young women to be to take part in the space sector, to enter the STEM fields, to encourage the diversity in the sector.
Okay, Ashraf, Khater, one of the enthusiastic and passionate for the exploration beyond our planet. Thank you very much, Ashraf.
Thank you very much.
Okay, we continue now with other space agency in America, in Latin America, is the Colombian Space Agency.